Medicine is as much a calling as it is a profession. I love it. I'm very passionate, and I want to instill in the students a passion for medicine. My name's Tony Brown. I'm Professor of Emergency Medicine in the School of Medicine at the University of Queensland. We run an 8-week term called the Critical Care course.
I'm Sarah and I'm just starting my 4th year, so my final year of medicine at the University of Queensland, and I've been really fortunate throughout my medical school to have done a number of clinical rotations at the Royal Brisbane and Women's Hospital, and I'm currently a medical student there.
There's a very strong relationship between Queensland Health and the University of Queensland. They get integrated into our team straight away. They obviously get exposure to an amazing array of clinical cases that will come through, so looking after all sorts of patients with different conditions. Making sure that the students are integrated as a team member is really essential. And certainly in our department at the Royal Brisbane, we try to make it as practical as possible.
I've gotten to do everything from writing in patients' charts to seeing patients one-on-one, taking full histories and doing full physical exams. It's a really useful and really valuable experience to have some clinical exposure in these settings before we start full-time work.
We've got a very strong culture of teaching and education in our emergency department. We want people to ask questions, we want them to raise concerns. That extends into their practice as doctors and even as senior doctors.
The quality of the teachers at the Royal are phenomenal. The research that's going on here is second to none, and their engagement from the junior doctor level all the way up to the consultants is really fantastic.
We want to create change by lifelong learning, and the only way I can do that is to be passionate and keen and say, look, I've been teaching for 30 years, I still love it.
Teaching in medicine cannot be underrated. Not only do you have to try and educate your patients about conditions, but also teaching the staff and doctors around you. So that's a really good relationship that I think UQ fosters.